Hello, dear friends. Truth triumphs on its own. Lies always require complicity. Opinion piece. Truth will shock the world. We are witnessing an epic story. Earth's ascension is a divine rebirth. Truth can be powerful and transformative. A revelation will change the world's understanding. Let's start. There is a hidden, shocking, revealing, and scandalous truth that, when it comes to light, will have a dramatic effect on the collective consciousness of society. There is a hidden truth of great magnitude that, when revealed, will have a strong emotional, cultural, or spiritual impact on humankind. There is talk of a revelation that will change the way human beings understand life, the soul, or the universe. The truth will shock the world is a famous phrase that has gone viral on social media. There are hidden truths whose knowledge could destabilize certainties, provoke historical revelations, or mobilize strong social emotions. The word truth is linked to the idea of justice, revelation, or liberation. The truth can be powerful and transformative, producing a break with the stabilized order when it is finally revealed. We are witnessing the unfolding of an epic story, the overthrow of the dark side. What is currently happening is a pivotal moment in history that is part of a large-scale event, a battle between good and evil. The world is undergoing a profound transformation, a kind of final battle where the truth will be revealed and the hidden forces that have silently dominated will fall. The silence is over. The secret plan for the liberation of humankind was activated on July 29, 2025. The coalition has begun executing 31 top-secret procedures aimed at settling the debt, dismantling globalist organizations, and returning power to the people. This is a controlled destruction of the old world, not a theory. The stage is set for the greatest corruption push in modern history. The accusations are shocking. Decades of election interference, secret wars, child trafficking, money laundering, and treason at the highest level. Those once untouchable now face the full force of the law. Prepare for 3 days of communications blackout and 10 days of disclosure. The global power supply could be briefly disrupted to install the new Starlink satellite internet. There will be outages, but only in certain areas. Earth's ascension is a divine rebirth. It sheds the density and embraces crystalline light. Each heartbeat aligns with cosmic truth, calling humanity to rise in love, remembrance, and sovereignty. You are not separate from this shift. You are the frequency of awakening, says Keshrash. Chosen. According to Ismael Perez, 144,000 stash seats are special groups of chosen souls participating in a heightened ascension process related to the activation of the balancing event of Ascension. These souls have six-dimensional physical bodies in small stasis spots within individual ships located above each group of 1,000 of 144,000. When the EVS is activated, the third-dimensional body of this soul acts as a portal that transports them to the New Jerusalem ship, where their 6D body integrates and elevates to a 7D level, considered a heightened physical state for a soul fractal. The 3D physical body is respectively dissolved or incinerated after the process, which typically occurs between the 5D and 6D dimensions, remaining a rapid transition. The stasis spots range from 6D to 12D and protect and maintain the upper body while this consciousness integration takes place. This process is not related to the solar flare that exists in ascending from 3D to 4D, 5D or 6D, but rather to a more advanced level that ensures that the starseeds do not descend. An important aspect is that the chosen are destined to unite as twin flame pairs, formally marrying before source, God the Father and Mother, making this ceremony as their final incarnation. This union is described as the celebration of the wedding of Christ, where the female and male Christ figures, Christ Sophia, Mary Magdalene, and Christ Yeshua Michael, are married, followed by a grand spiritual feast or party where all souls gather. It is further mentioned that several famous souls also participate in this event, acting as avatars of Christ. After approximately 28 to 30 days of the EVS, Christ guides to the chosen to Earth, accompanied by motherships of light and a massive eye-opening event for humanity. USA. Trump's tense relationship with Putin and Netanyahu is hampering his foreign policy agenda. The Fed resists Trump's pressure and leaves interest rates unchanged. More than 1,000 earthquakes have shaken Mount Rainier volcano. According to Baron Trump, Trump Towers and Tesla Towers are built with gold. They are also time travel machines. Nikola Tesla turned the New Yorker building into a Tesla Tower. Where do they hide people in a witness protection program? In hotel rooms that are time travel portals. Ukraine. Trump says the 10-day deadline for Putin to sign a ceasefire has already begun. The Ukrainian parliament approves the law restoring the independence of anti-corruption agencies. Middle East. Palestinians are experiencing a humanitarian catastrophe of epic proportions, according to the UN. UN agencies warned of the risk of famine in Gaza. Time is running out. Canada and Malta join France and the UK in recognizing the state of Palestine. Russia. 8.8 magnitude earthquake on the Kamchatka Peninsula. A volcano erupts in Russia after the massive earthquake. The massive 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck the Pacific coast and triggered tsunamis that affected Russia, Japan, Hawaii, and the US West Coast, with city evacuations and tsunami waves affecting several continents. The earthquake in Russia set off alarm bells around the world. Powerful aftershocks of up to 6.7 magnitude struck off the coast of Kamchatka after the massive earthquake. The earthquake and tsunamis disrupted transportation in the Pacific. Russia, Japan, China, the Philippines, and Hawaii have lifted their tsunami warnings. The Pacific is recovering after the tsunami threat has eased. Europe. The Eurozone economy slows and grows 0.1% in the second quarter. The Youth Jubilee begins with more than 100,000 people attending the welcoming Mass at St. Peter's. Archaeologists face a race against time to explore the remains of a British warship that sank in a massive storm more than 300 years ago. More than 3,600 firefighters are battling several fires in Portugal. Spain. The Avila fire, the most serious this summer, remains out of control. Spain leads Eurozone growth while Germany collapses. The Spanish economy grows 0.7% in the second quarter, due to the boost from investment and consumption. Inflation accelerates to 2.7% in July for electricity and fuel. Large Spanish banks earned 17,086 billion through June, an 11.8% increase. BBVA earned 9.1% through June, thanks to its business with Mexico. Americans choose Spain and Greece for their holidays. A medicalized plane carrying 13 sick Gazan children and their families is flying to Spain. The trio of eclipses is an extraordinary astronomical phenomenon that can be seen from Spain and will capture the attention of the scientific community and attract tourists from around the world. It will involve massive travel and the influx of hundreds of thousands of people to the locations where the eclipses can be seen as total, posing logistical and security challenges for public administrations. Specifically, 2 total solar eclipses are planned for August 12, 2026 and August 2, 2027, and an annular eclipse for January 26, 2028. The total solar eclipse of August 12, 2026 can be considered unique, since 1905 a total solar eclipse has not been seen in the Iberian Peninsula, and Spain will be the only inhabited territory where it can be observed. Americas. Mexico continues to invest in electric trains and will tender more routes. Spanish Iberdrola is withdrawing from Mexico after 30 years. The Mexican government increases security measures in Sinaloa. Mexico announces an investment of more than $1.1 billion for its healthcare system. Mexico and Brazil show interest in strengthening their economic ties. A Guatemalan volcano shoots lightning into the sky. Ecuador records the lowest number of births in 30 years. Ecuador's commitment to nuclear energy will imply a geopolitical decision. The indigenous vote is gaining strength in Bolivia amid electoral uncertainty. Former Colombian President Álvaro Uribe found guilty of bribery. Milei announces the privatization of 3 public companies in Argentina. Milei continues to win over multinationals. No. The countries continues is not winning totally over multinationals. It's a bad translation. The Argentine government is heading toward its first electoral test. Milei seeks to wrest America's main province from Peronism. Kidnappings in Chile continue at the high level since 2022. Chile began evacuating Easter Island due to the threat of a tsunami. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.